It's called an Erdős number of possible Meinongian pluriverses. You see that the dendromancers and dendrophobes are the juniper symbolgades, which occur the Ochidaceous, Cambrian, and Cambodian Quasimodo of Hunchback Notre Dame on Andromeda. As the purple moonlight and this spider web of basket weaved cloven starlight, as the child maniacally Thanos, these pyramidized obsidian belted pterodect of Neptunian intrapsychic intelligence, as the cuspidors and the meadowlarks undulate their grandiloquent pavements, as the ogopogo of all the scallop womankind, as it processionally twists into the chronosphesia of the year 2105, as this fountain of youth is the molten and vulcanized phosphorescent songbird at 5 a.m. as I walk to McDonald's to smoke a turquoise werewolf-faced moon through a cigar of surrealist automatism, as is over philosophization becomes the Dasonic philosopher of all begotten Gaian Edens in antiversal vitamin and bathtubs which flyingly oscillate with their hoary fist pummeling through intergalactic hyperspace, as this beautiful fluorescent incantation of all the neuromancers, as the quotidian apertures somehow in total amori, the beautiful counterfactual of sempiternal love that knows no counterfactual reprieve, as these beautiful anthropoid seahorses bungalow with their zonularities and zeniths, which somehow Alameda-ize the bungling of this crepuscular intergalactic metropolis, as the Lutheran and Seventh-day Adventist heavens become the labyrinth of psychedelic chessboards, which stupefyingly and stupefaction become the Empedoclean obsidian testicular iridescent mandrake of Cephian, sorry, not mandrake, but surrealism in some intergalactic year in the year 9000 AD. This is Brasilia Portuguese destiny becomes my focus of all possible worlds that somehow architrave the Legration des Legendaires, all a priori synthetic de Chapin's Aligres Noki. As all this beautiful melancholia becomes the tanuki, as all this somehow blazingly archibolus for the invariable dumplings, which millenarian the hooded sphinx-style flesh, as these beautiful mediumistic purple gorgon hawk-eyed peregrinators somehow coppery the endor of the monikers of all possible worlds, and the phanic pituitary sweatiest gland out red sparked belladonna of the psychoelectrical driftwood shackling, the beautiful frankincense and the moon quaking and the fruition making as the Himalayas of all possible thought somehow become the beautiful Anglo-Saxon and African geniusocracy, for as always a concordium that becomes the maledictorious Anthropocene, for which this is the Piscean, the beautiful honeydew shackle and the hieroglyphics of the apotheosis as these plastic floorboards of the tombstone catacombs of Barkerville, BC, and all is Cache Creek in some 21st century, in which I travel with the counterfactual creation ship into the beautiful possible world television of all harmonic synthesis, a beautiful indigenous catanautic humankind's marvelous geneocratic eschatology, which becomes the bloodlit tombstone of all the eugenic trombones, which somehow fungi this foreplay maximizing the skylarks with the millenarian sempiternal bohemianized monastic Christian bodhisattvas. It's all this beautiful Hopla and Hopi becomes the meatiest, juiciest, sirloin dripping skin of the dawnlight hobgoblins. As this Mercurian bucket is weaving the wanderlust of all zygotic Megarian and Montevideoidian and Montenegro and Malta, beautiful indigenous medicine dances into Terrace, BC and Abbotsford, as I become the beautiful quantum Egyptologist and UBC psychiatrist of Eupraxis Sophia. And it's all cordialized on this purple scorpion riding into the winterscapes of 2026 on a Yeti-iced jet salmon counterfactual movie playlist of all boat skins. Thank you so much. So